Hello, and welcome to Just Shooting the Breeze with Tonya, where we talk about art, politics, empowerment, and love of life. I'm your host, Tonya.edmonds, and I created this show because I love learning, and I love talking with brilliant people who show me how to live life a little differently. Today's guest is Jacquelyn Joyce Revere, writer, stand-up comedian, and actress. A bit about Jacquelyn. I was introduced to her by a friend of mine, Donnell, who was also going to be on the next show. And I asked him if he knew any interesting people that I could interview for my first show. He told me about an actress who also stuttered. And I was like, wow. And I was like, I have to meet her. I have a million questions for how she does this. That is it's a very hard occupation already. But to also have another obstacle, that must be an incredibly hard job to do. I need to know her. I got to know her. Give me her number. And he did. And I'm so happy that I did this interview. I learned a lot from her. And you will too. I hope you enjoy this show. I know you will. So just sit back and watch. When did you realize you first wanted to be an actor?
I feel like I really took it seriously when I decided to study Shakespeare. And so I flew to London and I studied Shakespeare for one summer.
Oh, wow.
And
now, was this with school or on your own?
it was at a school. I decided to do it on my own.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was maybe 20. And said, okay, I'm going to take this seriously.
Okay, so tell me about your journey. How about just starting from when you first decided that you wanted to be a professional actor?
Yeah, the journey to being a performer, stand-up and so on, it wasn't something that I thought I could do. My stutter was severe. It was extremely, it would take me minutes to just say simple sentences. And so I knew that I would have to really just kind of figure out how to make my speech work for me. And it's not even that I don't stutter, because clearly, you know, I still stutter. But it's not a sense of fear. So I started in school.
And this is what, elementary, high school?
I started doing plays around 6th grade.
Okay.
They wouldn't give me speaking parts. And so they would let me sing the songs and then get off stage. And so I decided to continue pursuing it. And over time, the more comfortable I got speaking and acting, the more I could control the stutter. When really becoming a character, it's really more so about thinking the thoughts that the character thinks. So I really do step outside of the mindset of Jacquelyn and step into this whole other person. Okay. And I think that really does aid with the stuttering, because I'm not even thinking about stuttering.
Tell me about this 100-day challenge that you did a while ago. But I was interested when I started to read it. So.
Oh, yeah, thank you. So I work with a lot of people that stutter, and I started this blog for people that stutter. And I really wanted to help empower them and help what I think people don't understand a lot, well, people don't get stuttering. and they don't get the psychological aspect where people are literally sometimes afraid to speak. And so the fear of speaking then exacerbates the stutter.
Right, because you're already nervous.
Right.
Right.
And so I chose to do 100 days of speaking interactions that were fearful, just to build up my tolerance. And
Like, give me an example so I know what you mean.
sure,
Okay.
I traveled to Paris, and I gave this speech. And so just the simple fact that I was speaking, that's like a big challenge. Anyone that stutters out there, don't fly to Paris and give a speach.
Yeah, it's
Not
a
what I'm
different
saying.
language. Did you
Right.
speak in
No,
French?
no, no, no,
Oh,
no.
Okay.
But like having to travel, and I was by myself, and then speaking to a crowd of people that I knew maybe did or didn't understand everything I was saying, and I was speaking to maybe like 25 people maybe. But that for me was huge.
Yeah.
Now, something that let me slow down. Another challenge was like walking to the store and requesting the paper towels.